Hey, it's time at Dish with D. That's me. Thank you for clicking on this video, making yourself a priority. I am Denise. This is another bonus prep day here on the channel. I don't do these every week like I used to. You may see more and more of them come along, but this week it is 5 days of avocado. Yep, featuring the avocado. We have 5 avocado toast recipes today. I don't know if I've ever done this before, but I love avocado toast. It makes me happy. And avocado is a good fat. Granted, you should weigh and measure it. Some of the toasts have 1 point, some have 2 points. Depends. You could do whatever you want on yours. You want to put 1 point, you want to put 2 points. Just make sure you measure it and know the amount that you put on your toast. Like I said, you choose your bread. I'm using gluten-free bread. You can use any bread you want. You can use 647, Aunt Millie's. You could use Dave's Killer. Ezekiel's fabulous, let me tell you. Any bread. You choose your bread. You choose how you want to top it. You choose the amount of avocado you want to use. I'm just giving you a guide of fun toppings. Oh, this has been a fun week. I will tell you, it's been a fun, delicious week. They're just all fantastic. And I had them 5 days. Ooh, look at me. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Buckle up. Let your taste buds excite you. And let's roll those avocado toasts. Day 1 of avocado toast. Alrighty. Every day is going to start out the same with a piece of toast. You pick the toast you want. I'm using gluten-free bread. It does 2 points, 3 bites, but that's what I'm choosing to use. You choose whatever bread you want. Now today's going to be made with pesto, hummus, pesto hummus. Get it right to these that I made homemade. And I'm actually going to put a Laughing Cow cheese wedge. Again, you could leave some of these things off, or you could say, hey, you know, I don't want that, I don't want that, but they're definitely adjustable. Spread your cheese. This is the pepper jack version. Now you can decide whether you want your hummus on the top or on the bottom. I think I'm going to put my hummus on the top. So I'm going to put my avocado. I'm always going to use 2 points of avocado. That's what I like on my toast. You can put whatever amount of avocado that you like on your toast. Top my avocado with some pickle. You can top it whatever you like. Today's going to be the pickle though. That's what I'm feeling. And then we put our hummus. You can use any hummus you want. I'm using the basil one that I made. And for me, this is 0 points because it's homemade. Put that like that. Not too thick of a layer. And I'm going to put some of this topping on top. And the topping is tomatoes, onions, and peppers because I just want that on top. Just like that. Gives it the little vibe I'm going for. Put that on top like that. Some fresh basil leaves. Because anytime you can put fresh basil on top of anything, you should. Like that. Do we want a piece of Canadian bacon? I've done that, so you can go either way with that. I'm really not in the mood for Canadian bacon this morning, so we may revisit this toast again this week. I'm not feeling the Canadian bacon right now. So I'm just going to put my fried egg on top with a little bit of fresh cracked black pepper. And a little dash of salt. And if you want to put hot sauce, you can. I think I'm feeling a little sriracha today now that I think about it. So, I'm going to put a little sriracha again. Totally up to you. I like to put a smile because I have a happy toast. So that is day 1 of my avocado week. I'm just feeling it this week. This is what I call my Humacado toast. Laughing Cow cheese, hummus, avocado. Points, 2 for my toast, 2 for my avocado. My hummus was 0. My Laughing Cow was 1. My egg is 0. So that is what we're going to have today. Day 1, clicked off the list. Day 2 of avocado toast. Start off the same, well, sort of the same way. Piece of gluten-free bread, toasted, 2 points of avocado. I already put it on there. There's no Laughing Cow cheese today, but if you want to, you absolutely could put some Laughing Cow cheese on there. I'm going to be making a sort of bruschetta sausage. Again, these are things you can just mix and match and, you know, put in what you like. This is what I happen to want today. None of these are planned. I'm kind of doing them on the spur. So on that avocado, I'm going to sprinkle some everything bagel. That's what I'm feeling today. And you know me, I eat what I feel. Then we're going to put some tomatoes and onions because that's what's in my bruschetta. And I'm using these little cute little heirloom tomatoes. They're like yellow and orange. You could use red, you know, whatever you have. I'm just gonna put some sweet onion on there. Again, if you don't want onion for breakfast, don't eat it. This is just my version. You can play around with the ingredients. And on top of that, I'm gonna put some fresh basil leaves. I'll grab some from the plant here. And just, you know, because let's face it, tomatoes and onions love a little bit of fresh basil. Or you might say basil, depending on what part of the world you live in. And I'm going to throw in some fresh cracked black pepper on that. The tomatoes. And just the littlest dash of salt because our everything bagel had it. Just a little, you know, whoops. And I'm going to throw a half of this alfresco spicy jalapeno chicken sausage. Actually, I'm actually going to add a little bit less than half because I only want to add a point's worth. Apparently a point of this is, I'm going to cut this a little bit smaller, I think. Just so I can get more easier coverage and easier bite. Because you don't want to bite something and rip the whole piece off. You want to, you know, spread the love around. So a point's worth of this chicken sausage. Let's cut you. This is going to add a little bit of spice, a little bit of flavor. Look how good that looks already. You want to add turkey sausage, you want to add bacon. I think bacon would go good. I happen to have this and I wanted to use it, so that's what I'm doing. One more little piece. Top it with your fried egg. Yeah, if you wanted to make it a little bit runny, you could. I like mine totally fried, so, but that's me. Top like that. Again, more pepper, because the egg needs to be seasoned as well. And just the slightest dash of salt, because there's a lot of flavor going on in there. And if you want to top with some more basil, you can. I think it's enough. But I'm going to go for a little bit of sriracha, because that's me. You don't want to put hot sauce? Then don't. But yeah, I'm going for the sriracha because that's what I like. And I like to give it a smile. So that is avocado toast dose for this week. It's kind of a little mix on a lot of things. But you know what? That just goes to show you can have fun with your avocado toast and top it as you like. So points. 2 points for my bread, 2 points for my avocado, and you can use 1 point if you choose. 1 point for my sausage. Everything else is 0. So it is a 5-point avocado toast and a 6-bite avocado toast. So you can use lower point bread. You can use whatever you want. You control your points and your destination with your avocado toast. So that is avocado toast day 2. Let's get started on our avocado toast for day 3 of a week of avocado toast. So I have my toasted bread. Today I have these Shars sourdough multigrain, I think it is. It's 3 points. You use whatever bread you want. You choose your bread. I'm going to put a wedge of Laughing Cow cheese. You can put any flavor you want. I was going to use the pepper jack, but I thought, you know what? I'm just going to go plain school on this one today. So we're just going to spread it. Oh, this bread is nice and toasted. You know, you want it crust to crust. Don't skimp on any sections. All right, we have our... Now I'm going to season each layer. You don't have to. I'm going to put some pickle because I like the dill, and I think the dill goes very well with the salmon. Oh, did I tell you we're having smoked salmon today? Might not have told you. See, I'm filming 2 videos today, so it's a little bit confusing. So I'm going to put my avocado on. This is 27 grams, which is 1 point's worth. Sometimes I use 2, sometimes I use 1. Depends how I cut it, and that's what I'm going with. Use as much as you like. You want to use more? Go ahead. Want to use less? Go ahead. It's your toast. Boo, you do it the way you want it. But I definitely want the cheese to come through because of the salmon. It's supposed to be my cream cheese layer, if you're getting my drift. So yeah, with that nice spread, make sure every little piece has a little bit of that. Again, going with a little sprinkle of the dill. Like I said, very light. You don't want to over salt it because our salmon is salty. So we're gonna do onion next. No, or onion on top. I think I'll do onion on top. Then we got my salmon. Any smoked salmon you like? You want to use fresh salmon? Go ahead. It will work. You don't have to use smoked if you don't like it. You could use fresh salmon. But smoked salmon is 0 points, and I love it. I'm just going to do 2 of these, just like that. You can do more, again. Boo, you want more, you do more. More little dill pickle. You can just use fresh dill on here, too, if you have it. Absolutely. Now this is optional because I love it. I'm going to slice some beautifully sweet onion on here. Again, my choice. You don't have to if you go, oh my God, I don't like onion. But I do. So I'm going to cut it as thin as I can. Very thin. But, you know, if it was thick, I wouldn't complain either. I just love salmon and onion. And maybe we should do a little tomato on top because any good lox sandwich has some tomato. So we will use one of our, this is those tomatoes I got on my local farm stand. They are the heirloom tomatoes. That was what I was looking for, heirloom. I should grab the tomato knife though. You always should cut your tomato with a serrated knife because it just cuts through the flesh much easier. I'm just gonna slice it long ways, like that. Because that was what I was feeling today, you know. You know me, just how I'm feeling. I'll slice that on top. I'll throw you over here. And that I'm going to throw a little bit of fresh cracked pepper. Right on the tomatoes. Just gets on the salmon. And that's going to be my breakfast this morning. You could put an egg on this if you wanted. Absolutely. But this is what I was going for. But you know what? Boo, you want an egg? Put an egg on top. But this is my breakfast this morning. 3 points for my toast, 1 for my avocado, 1 for my Laughing Cow cheese. So it's a 5-point breakfast. Everything else is 0 points. So I'm going to go enjoy. Day 4 of avocado toast starts out like this. We're going to get some of these beautiful baby bella mushrooms. I just wipe them clean, and that's all I do. I take a wet towel and I just wipe them. That's what somebody told me to do. That's what I've been doing for years, and it seems to be working out. I'm going to slice them and I'm going to saute them to the consistency that I like. I don't like them fully cooked down. I like them a little bit like not quite fully cooked, but you cook your mushrooms while you like your mushrooms. And I'm just going to slice them. I like to slice the stems off and just slice them down in nice, pretty decent slices, like that. But again, you do you, boo. You could even use canned mushrooms for this as well. I think it would work out wonderfully. And then I'm using the stems. I just chop it up. Kind of like, I leave it like that. It's actually not that bad. So we're going to get our mushrooms sauteed. And these could last you all week. You could have them in a scramble. You could put them in stir fries. But I like them on top of avocado toast. And I do prefer the baby bellas. I mean, I've used button because that's all I can get. But if you ask me, if I had a choice, I would always go with the baby bellas. I think they just have a better, meatier texture and taste. Again, it's just my opinion, of course. So I'm going to get these sauteed, and I'll show you what I'm going to do to them before I take them off the heat. These are almost to how I like them. They're almost Again, you could take them down further. What I like to do now is add a little bit of chopped garlic, not a lot. This is what they are for breakfast, and a splash of balsamic vinegar. You put it back on, like maybe a teaspoon, and it'll caramelize and glaze them. It's fantastic. It's a fantastic combination. And your mushrooms are done. They are ready for you. I keep them in a little container and I use them when I need them. I put them in scrambles. I put them on top of, as you're going to see, avocado toast. But they are just absolutely luscious mushrooms. I should call them luscious mushrooms. There you have your luscious mushrooms, all waiting for you. Like I said, I add them into everything. It's great to have a big vat of these all week, and they're so good. Oh, I'm so excited to eat this toast today. All right, it's time to make our mushroom avocado toast. Again, take your bread, any bread you want. Remember, it's your toast, not mine. So you get to choose your bread. Now again, you can mix and match any of these things that I've done. You don't like this, you don't like that, you do you, boo, and that's how it works around here. I'm going to take a Laughing Cow cheese today. Again, you don't want Laughing Cow cheese? Leave it off. You don't have to put it on. These are just suggestions, and of course this Laughing Cow cheese is busted, so I have to take it out the hard way. These are, 1.1 bite for these cute little wedges. They come in all kinds of flavors. I'd rather have this one. That one's too pointy. Spread. Crust to crust is a must. You watch the Food Network, Jeff Morrow, the Sandwich King. He is so right about that. Well, this will work on, like I said, any bread. You don't have to have my bread. You can use your bread. And I usually use, this is 28 grams of avocado. I like the little mini avocados. You could use whatever ones you want. You can use as much avocado as you want. This is 1 point's worth. Again, you could use more. Don't feel you have to stick with what I'm doing. You know, sometimes it's worth having 2 points of avocado. And I might have had one this week, if I'm not mistaken. There was a day where there was 2 points of avocado on my toast. You just never know. And sometimes avocados just don't want to squash, but you just got to keep at it. A fork always works best to get them all mashed. Get them again. Every piece has some. Now for this one, I'm gonna use the Trader Joe's citrus garlic, but again, you use whatever one you want. Remember, it has all the salt in there. You don't really need to add any more salt. I just love, this is probably my favorite one on avocado toast. It's got to be this one because avocado loves lemon. They should be married, I think, technically. I used to just put lemon zest and lemon juice on my avocado toast back in the day. Some freshly cracked pepper. And here comes the mushrooms. Again, you don't have to be so fancy. Just lay them on there as much as little as you like. They're mushrooms, for crying out loud. They don't cost us any points. Load them up. And remember, there's a little bit of garlic on there. So, put one more right there. Okay. And this is just what I do. Again, you don't have to. I love a little extra balsamic because I am me and that's what I do. So I get a little measuring. This is a 1/4 teaspoon. So like I said, you don't even need that much. I mean, that's not a lot. You just drizzle on top of that. I mean, that's money right there. Totally within your budget. And you top it with your eggie. Oh, this side looks prettier. Your fried egg, again, you don't want a fried egg, don't put it. I always top my egg with plenty of black pepper and a little dash of salt. Try not to keep it, because we got everything seasoned. So that is the mushroom avocado toast. Again, you want to put hummus instead of the Laughing Cow cheese? You want to add hummus with it? Sure, why not? I would go for that. But I've been doing this a while. I'm not sure this egg is still running. It was when I got it off the thing. But you just you know, let's see if there's, did it cook? It cooked. It took too long. Normally this is a little bit runny and it oozes over the mushrooms, but the girl took too long. So I just have to count the 1 Laughing Cow cheese, the 1 point of avocado, and my toast, which was 3 points and 4 bites. So it is 3, 4, 5 points, 6 bites for me. But again, you choose your bread. That affects your points. So whatever bread you like, Ezekiel bread is good. Anything is good. It all works. I'm gonna go enjoy this. And yeah, the dog's barking. Somebody must be walking down the street. I don't know. So this is it. I'm gonna go enjoy. Here is day 5, the last day of avocado toast, at least for this video. So I have my slice of bread again, any bread. This is the regular gluten-free bread that I usually use for 2 points, 3 bites. I just thought I would just go back to the OG. And I'm going to put 27 grams of avocado. Again, you could use 2 points if you wanted. I mean, you know, all depends on your mood. Scrape the rest of this bad boy out. You could season as you want. You don't have to use all the seasonings that I use. You could, you know, garlic, salt, and pepper. I will tell you that lemon zest is a fantastic topping, and I know a lot of people just have lemon zest. So I think we're going to do today, let me think what I want to do. I think I might do, let me show you, everything bagel today. I don't know, just feeling it. So everything bagel seasoning, put it on top. Not a lot because we're going to have some fun toppings. And we're going to put a tablespoon. So I measure. It's always important to weigh and measure your ingredients so you're getting the correct. I'm going to use some of this from Aldi, the spinach artichoke tzatziki with Greek yogurt. 2 tablespoons is 2 points, 1 tablespoon is 1 point. So I'm going to use 1 tablespoon. Now feel free if you wanted to use 2. You absolutely can. Now I could, you know, weigh it in grams, but really, you know, it's yogurt dip. That's sometimes, you know, it's like, yeah, well, I'm not really worrying about spinach, or a little extra of that. So I'm going to spread that on our avocado. Oh, God, looks good already. Oh, God. Oh, there goes Bailey again. So I decided to put an egg on this one. Not just any egg, a hard-boiled egg, but not just any hard-boiled egg. Regular, old, hard-boiled egg. But we're going to grate it on top. I forgot about this. This was a TikTok thing. It was very popular. And I thought, oh my gosh, I totally forgot about it. You grate an egg on toast. You can grate as much or as little as you like. Look at that. How stinking fun is this? This will go great on any of the toasts we did this week. I was in bed thinking about this morning. You know, weird things go through my head when I'm in bed. Usually it's food. Just gonna, how much fun is that? I mean, come on. It's a lot of fun. You could crumble it if you wanted. You know, I just can't. It's just, you know I'm eating this. You know I'm not getting rid of this. You just know that. This is going to go around here. We'll just make it a little bit decorative. I'll eat that. Chef's treat. Or, shall we call Bailey? Bailey, you want an egg? Bailey, want an egg? There he is. Sit. Sit. Do you see him? There you go. He loves hard-boiled eggs. So that is the last installment of your avocado toast. I don't even know what to call it. It's just amped up avocado toast. You know, we have spinach artichoke, we have egg. You know, you could even put, I was thinking of maybe, let's do it, what the heck, right? Last day, we're going to go big or go home, right? I still have some smoked salmon. I'm going to put a little bit of that on there. Again, these are the fun things you could do with 0 point foods. Have at them. You know, I think we'll go good with the spinach artichoke. Of course, we have to give the dog some smoked salmon. Bow Bow, come here. There he goes. Yeah, Bailey shares. So there we go. We just really, you could put bacon on top of this, would be really good. Canadian bacon, regular bacon. I chose smoked salmon. So there you go. Voila. Have at your toast. Toast should be fun. Toast should be enjoyable. You need to love your toast. I eat my salmon. This is a channel that eats. I've been told that. You're the channel that eats. Of course I am. Eats and still loses weight. I love that. I'm going to enjoy points. 2 for my toast, 1 for my avocado, 1 for my tzatziki. So this is a 4-point, 5-bite avocado toast. Again, points change depending on the bread you use. If you use a 1-point bread, you have a 3-point, right? So again, you do you, boo, and don't take any crap from anybody. Because I've never made this one before. This was like on the fly. I was just going to grate the egg and I decided with the tzatziki, so we'll taste it together. I need a cigarette. Get creative with your food. You're in control. Enjoy food like this and lose weight. Simple. Planning, thinking, not using a lot of ingredients, not using a lot of them. You know, I could have used the whole serving of tzatziki. I didn't need it. Half of it was plenty. Always know you could always use less. Scroll that wheel down. I'm gonna go finish this, my lovelies. This is money. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed my 5 days of avocado toast. Just goes to show the creativity you can get. Use this as a base. Create your own. Mix and match. Add laughing cow cheese. Add hummus. You know, add vegetables. Add this, add that. You don't have to put an egg on. You can put an egg on. It can go either way. You do you, boo. You pick your toast. You pick your toppings, and you enjoy your avocado toast. Love your avocado toast, my lovelies. Love your food. That is how you become successful. That is how you stay on plan. So if you enjoyed this video, let me know with a big old thumbs up. Comment below which was your favorite avocado toast. Which is the one that you want to try first. Let me know. And I appreciate you guys watching, and have a great rest of your day, and we will dish another day. Bye-bye, guys.